Good morning, guys. We have just arrived to the sacred monkey forest here in Ubud. Looks pretty busy right now because we got here a little bit later on in the morning. But yeah, it should be nice. Apparently you're supposed to keep your belongings, like such as this camera, put away. So the monkeys will probably try to steal it. They're pretty smart, actually. Like they'll try to steal your whatever it is that's shiny and looks valuable, and then won't give it back unless you give it food in exchange. So I will very carefully try to record this for you guys. So yeah, let's go check it out. The Ubud Monkey Forest is located right in the center of Ubud and is quite easy to find. This place is usually at the top of most visitors' itinerary, making it one of the most popular places to see in Bali. When you arrive, there will be an 80,000 rupiah entrance fee, and then you can just follow the path directly into the jungle. There's about 600 monkeys that live in the forest, which is about 12 hectares surrounding a 14th century Hindu temple. As cute as monkeys are, their wild antics can take you by surprise. Monkeys are known to pull on your clothes, crawl over your face, steal and chew your belongings, especially sunglasses and electronics like my camera, but for the most part, the ones here were actually pretty chill. Look at all the smorgasbord for this monkey here. Like, look at all that. So much food for them. I don't think they're even interested in the camera. The entire jungle has all kinds of carvings, which really gives us this kind of Indiana Jones vibe. When you get to the center, there's a giant banyan tree which is over 100 years old, and there's other countless areas where you can get some great photos in. What's kind of lighter, it looks like. The monkeys here are pretty tame. Like, I mean, they keep to themselves because I think they're pretty well fed. Like, we saw some cages in there that was like full of sweet potatoes, and they could eat as many as they want. And there's like corn and like various other things, and I think there's a spot that the employees can feed them. Unfortunately, tourists are not allowed to feed them for obvious reasons. That probably stuff gets stolen, or possibly run the risk of getting bitten and, well, getting rabies if you get bitten. So makes sense. See, they're keeping to themselves. The only thing I really saw a monkey steal was that last one we saw there, and it took the guy's lighter, and I think he was trying to bribe it with some leaves. Fruit is the only thing that'll work if you do get something stolen. A few things you probably want to be aware of is to never look a monkey directly in the eye and smile, because they'll see that as an act of aggression. And also avoid wearing sunglasses and shiny jewelry, because monkeys love to steal shiny things. So it's kind of sad. One of these monkeys here, I guess they had some kind of medical issue, and they had to cut off one arm and one foot to save their life. So that's why they have to put them inside a cage here. We're literally like surrounded by monkeys in the trees. Like, probably won't be able to see them on camera, but they're there. I can see like the shaking in the trees. So it's a pretty big forest. Like, it's a good, I'd say at least like half-hour walk through here so far. All kinds of like these winding trails everywhere, and there's literally monkeys everywhere. The nice thing about the jungle is the monkeys are well looked after and lives freely, so they can come and go as they please without being in captivity. There's even an animal rescue and a rehabilitation facility to care for the ones that won't be able to survive on their own. So that, my folks, was the Sacred Monkey Forest. Pretty entertaining. The monkeys are actually pretty tame here compared to other places that I've seen. Some of the monkeys are a little bit aggressive, so you got to be careful, but these ones are pretty docile. They're used to human beings, so they won't try to do anything. So now we're just walking through Central Ubud. quite nice. There's like a lot of like nice clothing shops, and there's a lot of really beautiful coffee shops. Really tasty coffee here as well too. It's all fresh coffee beans that's made on the island. At least most of them are. There's lots of money changer places here, but you got to be careful with those money changers. You want to make sure that you go to one that's reputable. Usually the rule of thumb is a place that you go inside and it has air conditioning and it has a plexiglass screen and cameras inside it. Those are usually the safest bet. BNC is usually like the main money exchange place. That and the Kuta money exchange. I think that's the name. But there's a whole bunch of them. Just look up on Google Maps and double check the reviews, but never go to one of those stands that are on the outside, because when you try to exchange your money, they'll do all kinds of like little magic tricks, like they'll count your money and then slip a bill up their sleeve and tell you that they gave all your money to you.
We made a stop at the Ubud Palace, known as the Puri Saran Kangen, which is a stunning example of traditional Balinese architecture and is a must-see for any visitor in the region. The temple is dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu and is an important site for Hindu rituals and ceremonies.
So this is the Ubud Palace. Looks like there's some kind of ceremony going on over there. Gonna go check that out. Really beautiful carvings.
The palace was actually quite small, and the whole area can be seen in less than 50 minutes, as a good portion of it was inaccessible. So we didn't spend too much time there and headed off back to our villa.
So I realized we've been in Ubud for 5 nights now, and we haven't given you an official tour of this place yet. So you gotta check this place out. It's really nice. Unfortunately, we are here just for one more night. Beautiful pool up there. So then we go up here, got these sliding glass doors. We got the living room in here, huge living room space, nice high ceilings, got a fan there. Got the kitchen over here. You got a bit of fresh water, hot water there. Most important of all, unlimited coffee, Balinese coffee. You just mix hot water with it, and then put milk in there if you want. Give it cold water if you want iced coffee. And then in here, we got the master bedroom up here, where you get a nice view of the pool and the surrounding area. You got like a little river down there, leads to the rice fields. And then of course you got one of the best parts of the villa here. You got this nice little pool. You got like a shrine over there. And then over here, got like a little seating area. So go down, I'll show you guys the downstairs part. It's really nice as well. It's not as big as the upstairs, but everything about this villa has so much attention to detail. You got like these little lawn chairs you can sit in, you can lounge in, some sun. It's actually kind of shaded. You got like these giant leaves, which act as kind of like a natural guard from the sun. Pool down here. Let's go check out this little river over here. There's a river that goes through here. It goes way over into all these rice fields. Just endless rice fields that goes out that way.
From the ancient temples and shrines to the playful monkeys, there's so much to discover in this corner of Bali, and I encourage you to add this destination to your bucket list and experience this area for yourself. Until then, thanks for joining me on this journey, and we'll see you in the next adventure.